Gardener. I am a great container
raised
bed
Same
gardener.
thing.
Does that count?
That's a skill, yes ma'am.
I have my buddy Pat to thank for that because she's the one
Pat's
that encouraged me to do it. All right, so this is a two-piece Don't Dilly-Dally-a.
No, these are the peonies.
Oh,
These are
this
the
is the
sorbet
peony.
peonies. Did they give you the wrong card?
They did.
Okay.
That's okay.
So
it's a one-piece sorbet peony,
Yeah.
bare root, and we're offering it for $29 and 3 payments of $9.67.
So listen, guys, peonies are blooming right now. This is the season for peonies, May and June. They are a spring flower. So don't worry if you get these, they're going to be large enough that, they're going to have all kinds of eyes coming out of them, which I'll show you, which means the flowers starting. You'll probably still get a few flowers this season if you plant them right away, but the big show is going to be next spring when these start coming out about the same time as your daffodils. They grow really, really quickly, and you'll have a shrub full of these gorgeous multi-layer petticoat peonies that have an intense fragrance. Most peonies have not much of a fragrance, or it's that typical they all smell alike. But this one has a wonderful intense fragrance, and there's different layers of creamy pink, white, and yellow. They look like the top of an ice cream cone. I love the name, is very appropriate, or like they have many petticoat layers of petals. So what you're going to get is a large bare root, and these pink things coming out of the top are what we call eyes. So you can see these are huge, and there's also 3 littler ones behind it. If you can find a bare root with even 2 big eyes on it, that's something. But the ones we're sending you have 4 or 5.
That's loaded.
So, and this time in the season, we have just pulled these out of the ground for you and cut them back, so they are ready to go from the grower to you. They'll ship out to you right away with a peony, and I'll show you how to plant over here. So this, of course, is the root part. The eyes go facing up, the pink things that you see sticking out of there. So what you want to do is you want to dig a hole that's deep enough for the roots to be completely covered. And if you have some eyes growing on yours, which you probably will with mine, those can peek out of the ground. If you ever get a peony bare root that's still all roots, then you want to make sure to put the whole thing under the soil. But the trick with peonies is they don't like to be buried really, really deeply under the soil. So I'm showing you with this one,
not tight.
You're going to leave the eyes sticking out. But if this didn't have those eyes on the top, you would only want to put about 2 inches of dirt on the top.
Okay.
Because if you plant your peonies really, really deep, then they're
not
never
gonna
come up. So if you've had bad luck with peonies in the past that they didn't grow, that's probably why, because they were planted too deeply. If you lay them on their side, that's fine, but just make sure that you don't put them too deeply in the ground.
Right.
Perfect. You did a great job there.
Thank you.
And so these, because this is active growth, you can fertilize this right away with Bounty or something similar, and then just keep the soil moist, not drenched. And peonies do like the sun, but if you only have a partly sunny area, that's fine too. The more sunshine they get, the more flowers you'll get, but they're perfect. Don't put them in full shade, but partly shady is okay too.
Okay, all right. And we don't want them scorching in the sun.
No, and you know, with peonies, they are a spring flower. So it's important. Peonies, I was just talking to Isaac Mizrahi, I saw him the other day in the hall. They're his favorites. He loves putting them, he cuts them and puts them at the dining table in a bowl of water. Peonies will grow in the spring. So again, these are your spring flowers. So your catmint and your daffodils and your crocus and all of those things that bloom in the spring, they come up first, those bulb plants. Then your peonies are going to arrive. The peonies will stick around until about the middle of June, and then now it's time for summer flowers. Here come the roses and the lilies and all of those things. It's important when you're planting your garden to have flowers that overlap, so you don't have all of your flowers coming out at once, and then the rest of the time you only have greenery.
And is this good timing then?
Yes.
So as soon as these come to you, you're going to get them in the ground.
Yeah, put them in the ground right away. They will grow. You'll get some growth this summer, but remember, you're planting them at the time where they're usually already full grown. So what you're really going to anticipate is next spring, they will have had a whole year to get that root base developed, and you're going to get a giant peony plant with lots of flowers. Valerie Parr-Hill bought my coral peonies last year, and she's been texting me pictures as they grow, and she's so excited, and they're blooming, and she showed me how beautiful these peonies are, and she's got lots of other peonies too, but those from last year and these are really hard to find varieties that you'll want to mix in with what you've already got.
Where are we going to put these? What part of our gardens?
I've got mine along my driveway in a huge mulch bed, mixed in with some other plants. I also have them around my white picket fence in my backyard. Peonies are a standalone showstopper, so I would say plant a peony patch, like a whole peony area. If you want to have them just one, like you're just going to get the one, plant it where you can show it off.
And these are fragrant.
Yes, these are very fragrant.
So I was thinking like on both sides of your door, if you want to get more than one, as people come to your home, they'll get that wonderful fragrance.
Now, remember guys, these are a spring flower, so after June, these are not going to have any more flowers. So if you're going to put them in a pot, kind of plan some other things to put in there with them so that after the peony flowers are done blooming, now you see those, there's irises there in that picture. You can, put some other annuals around in the pot. That's why we kind of encourage you to put your peony plant in the ground, and it's very winter tolerant. They love getting a freeze. If you live in Miami, don't buy peonies because they need to have that season change, just like a hydrangea. So, this is the perfect time to plant them, but you'll get the big show next year.
Next year. All right. And 132211 is your item number for the girl next door. It's the one-piece sorbet peony bare root plant.
Thank you, Jane.
Thanks,
everybody.
Do we have one more?
I think that's it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it for you.
So,
Okay,
yes,
well,
ma'am.
good to see
Thanks
you.
for having me on your
so much
show.
for coming in. Of
All right.
course. Anytime.